Welcome everyone, it's Shari Carroll for SimonsStamp.com, and I'm here with a mixed media project where I'm making it personal by using the Tim Holtz Curio Clock from Idea-ology. The Curio Clock is like a diorama and the back of it opens up, so you can just push this out and you can start doing your decorations. I've cut a circle of glitter paper using Simon Says Stamp nested circle die just to fit inside this back piece. To adhere the glitter paper, I'm using the Simon Says Stamp dot runner all around the back edges and a little bit in the center. And then I can just place this into the center of the back piece and press it down in place. For my subject matter, I'm using a picture of Melody, and I've had these printed on photo paper, and then I've cut her out so that she'll fit into the clock. I've also lined her up to the circle area and I've pencil marked where I want to cut so that she'll fit right inside the lip of the back piece. I'm giving this piece to Melody for her 8th birthday, so I'm using some Tim Holtz countdown number dies, and I've cut out the 8 using Simon Says Stamp black glossy cardstock. I'm using the Simon Says Stamp craft tacky glue to add some glue to the back of the 8. And I'll be sliding this just right behind Melody, which I have not secured in place, but I just wanted to get some placement so I know where to glue this down. I've added a couple layers of foam tape to the back of my photo, and I'm just going to remove the adhesive, and now I can place her so that we can see the 8 popping out from behind her shoulder. I've colored some tags with some bright distress spray stains, and I have the supplies listed down in the description box below, so you can check those out if you like these colors. And how I've done these is using the stains on a grip mat by just spraying a little bit onto the grip mat and then using a mist water bottle to dilute this down. And not worrying if my fingers get inky or not, I'm going to spread this out a little bit so that I can add it to the tag. And you can wipe off the excess if you want. And then you can just drag your tag or press it into that other ink and pick up all the ink until it's gone. And depending on the concentration of ink that you have, you can also use a paper towel to blot up some of the darker areas. I like the combination of picked raspberries along with Villainous Potion to give a nice bright look with a pink undertone. So again, I've sprayed some onto the mat and I've used my finger to move that around. And now I can dip the tag again into this ink and it gives me that really beautiful purpley pink color. Once the tags are completely dry, I'll be using the Tim Holtz Modern Floristry dies to cut out my flowers and leaves. I'll be cutting the main portion of the flowers out, and I will do the centers with some black glossy cardstock. So once everything is cut out, I have some really nice bright flowers to represent my 60s style granddaughter. To give the flower petals a little bit of shape and curl, I'm using the Tim Holtz shaping kit, and these have several styluses that you can use depending on the size of the petals or whatever it is that you want to reshape is depending on the size that you'll use. So you're going to press this into the back of the petals, and you're going to use a pretty good amount of pressure. And this is a foam block that also comes with the kit. So continue to press on the back side, and your petals will start to curl backwards. If you want some of them to curl outward, you can flip over your piece and or press into the front side. And now that I have all my flowers completed, I'm ready to do some assembly. So I'm going to place the back piece right into the clock, and that just pushes right in place. And then I can make sure that I have it straightened up to where I want it. First, I'm going to add some moss to the inside of the clock, and this will give me a good base to set my flowers in place. Plus, it's helping to seal the back piece to the clock. And now that I have a good base, I can start adding in some of the paper flowers. So I'm starting off with a green stem just to the right of the 8, and then I can continue on and add my flowers to my desired arrangement. I'll be starting with the larger flowers to the back and then working forward using the smaller flowers towards the front. So again, just using a bit of hot glue, I can press the flower in place and I'll let that bend so that it sits on to the rim and moss. Here's a quick look at how that sits between the rim and the moss. I know it's going to be a little difficult to see as I arrange everything. So now I want to add a strip and it says use your wings. This is a Tim Holtz Idea-ology word plaque and I'm going to set this center right in front on the clock face. I also want to add a flower to the outside, so with a little dab of glue, I can add a large blue flower sitting just at the edge of the plaque. I have a few greens that I can slide in just between some of these petals, and I've put some glue right onto the leaves, and I'll press that right behind that petal. I've colored some of the bouquet findings from Tim Holtz with some of the spray stains, and here I'm just clipping these off. These are really great fillers to add into some small spaces. I've left some of them white and I've colored some of them to match the other flowers. And once I had everything filled in, I have a really nice, bright, and cheerful piece to give to Melody for her birthday. So this was super fun to add a little bit of flower power and give that 60s feel to a curio clock. I do have all my supplies listed in the description box below, plus a link to our blog post for more information on this piece. And I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a great day.